On March 16, 1975, three women, Carolyn Warren, Joan Telefaro, and Miriam Douglas, were attacked in their home in northwest Washington, D.C. The details of the attack are horrendous. I will spare you the details. They were raped and attacked over a period of many hours. At the beginning of the attack, only one of the women had been attacked. The two others were upstairs in the house where they lived. And they managed to call the police. They called the D.C. police and reported a break-in in progress. The call was misdispatched. It should have gone out as a code 1, indicating the highest level of urgency. It went out as a code 2. The police responded. The women upstairs saw the police cars drive by the building. One of the officers, in violation of department protocol, went to the door and simply knocked and then walked away when it wasn't answered. No one went to the back door. If they had, they would have seen that it had been kicked in. Presumably, they might have done something different. The police officers left. They were called back by the two women who could still hear the sounds of the attack going on below. The dispatcher was advised that nothing had been done. The police had not responded properly. This time, the call wasn't even dispatched. It was just written down as a sort of investigated leisure. The women then sued the District of Columbia for negligence because of their obviously negligent police response. And in court, at right around the same time, the District of Columbia enacted and began enforcing its gun ban. The District of Columbia's lawyers took the position that the district had no legal duty to provide police protection to these women or anybody else. So think about that for a moment. At the exact same time that the District of Columbia is depriving these people, including women who are vulnerable to attack, of any ability to defend themselves from these kind of predators, they are also taking the position in the court that they have no legal duty to provide any defense themselves. I think that tells you a lot about government. I think that tells you a lot about the District of Columbia, unfortunately. If you knew a person, if you knew an individual who took that position, you would consider that person to be dishonorable and despicable, that they would deprive people of the ability to meaningfully defend themselves at the same time they disclaimed any duty to provide that protection themselves. That was the state of affairs. That was the story on the ground here in D.C. at the time we decided to bring the Heller case.